what up everybody, it's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 583, and so it begins. The Ace, Luffy flashbacks. But most importantly, we see Luffy's fall. Luffy's descent into hell is here. How he comes out of this is going to determine whether or not I'm right and Oda is actually using Joseph Campbell's hero's journey as a model for One Piece, or if he's gone another direction. So, what I really love about this chapter is you have all the goodbyes. Ivankov is going to some island, I forgot what he called it. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen that name somewhere else. I've seen that name. So Ivankov is just going to place his wink wink fruit somewhere, or wink wink ability, wherever the hell he's going to do it. He's going to slide his wink wink into somebody. And you have Boa Hancock, completely lovesick, hasn't really eaten since, she's allowed Law's men anchor down in the bay, and that's already a violation. But then she says, like, hey, you guys stay here. I'm going to bring Luffy food. And they're like, no, you can't go out to him. That's going to set a bad example. Yeah, because you're going to have the woman, the pirate empress, leave to go spend time with a man. Now all the rest of them are going to leave to try and go spend time with some of Law's men. So I get where the former empress is, trying to put some sense into Boa Hancock, but she's so dead set on being there for Luffy. And we know that Luffy needs her, because when he is going through his hell, he's having his flashbacks, you see Luffy go from was I dreaming to all of a sudden the memories start floating back and it's fragmented memories. And what I really love about this is, I've said it before, Oda, when it comes to understanding the human psyche, does a really good job. And so what I love about this particular scene is we're actually seeing Luffy respond like a victim of trauma. And the best example, which would probably be a fucked up example, but you should be used to it by watching my videos by now. Well, we're 583 videos in, so you should be used to me saying some fucked up shit. But it's just like with a rape victim. When a rape victim goes through the trauma that they go through, if you go to them right after the fact and say, tell me what happened, they'll give you some fresh details. But you have to re-interview them and then re-interview them and then re-interview them, because a rape victim is going to suppress stuff. Just like how Luffy's mind shut down, it's the same thing. The mind is going to shut out traumatic events, and it's going to come back fragmented as different things get brought back into the psyche. And with each action that Luffy's carrying out, where he's just tearing up stuff and breaking boulders, breaking trees, trying to rip the skin off his cheek, different memories are coming back. He's picturing Ace's last words to him. He's picturing Ace saying, I'm sorry that I couldn't let you save me. He's picturing Akainu punch his way through Ace. He's seeing all these different things. And it's breaking Luffy. Physically, it's breaking him, because Jinbe asks Law, like, what will happen if we don't stay with him? And Law says he could get overexcited, he could open up his wounds, he'll die. But Luffy died inside of his own heart when he comes to a realization that his brother's dead. He dies in his mind when his mind gets destroyed, when he comes to a realization that his brother died in his arms. I mean, it's so much crazy shit going on here. And I left this out of the last chapter by accident. When I started reading this one, that's when it kind of hit me. Like, oh, I didn't talk about Doflamingo. I'm telling Moria, yo, you ain't worth this right now. Like, you ain't worth the title of one of the warlords. And he says, like, it's going to look like you died during the war. And he says that my orders came from somebody higher up. So it's just like Doflamingo's a double agent. I don't know who he's working for, maybe an admiral, maybe one of the Celestials, but Doflamingo, he's pulling Blackbeard. He's got his own agenda. So, covered that, but the reason why I even thought to bring that up is in this chapter when it opens up, you have the different people in the Navy trying to get a handle on things, because in the South Blue, you have people running over, pirates running all over the place. Pirates are starting to take up more and more land. So this is good. This is good. The fallout is here. Whitebeard said that the One Piece is real. So the fallout is coming, but the true fallout is how Luffy recovers from all of this. And what makes me wonder is, what are the different Straw Hats reactions? Because they're split up. But this is big news. And the news about Luffy being in the thick of all of this is probably in the Straw Hats. So when's the crew going to get back to him? Because Luffy is right front and center, back where he was sitting in the first place. After the Straw Hats were separated, he ended up on Amazon Lily. Now he's back there. Oda has to have a reason for having Luffy get sent back to the exact same place that he was split up from his crew. I guess this is, Oda's way of saying, Luffy is completely disconnected from his crew. Back where I originally sent him. He's got another lesson to learn here at Amazon Lily. What that lesson is, I'm not too sure, but from a writing standpoint, you don't do this by mistake. So, this is going to be interesting to see where Oda kind of takes this one. I do like what's going on with Boa Hancock, where Boa Hancock's trying to be there for Luffy. And maybe it's just to see those two kind of build up. I think that Luffy could actually learn something from Boa Hancock. What he can learn besides some sexual positions, not too sure. But at the same time, now seriously, that was, off the cuff, bad joke, bad taste, crude humor, whatever. But the thing with Boa Hancock is, Boa Hancock has been through trauma with the Celestials, which is why I used the whole thing with the rape thing, because, again, Oda sprinkled that in there. I really think that one of those Celestials did the dirty with her and forced her to do it because of the love fruit. That's what I'm thinking, the way the panel was drawn. So I'm looking at this. She might be able to help Luffy break through the trauma. So this would be interesting. This will be very interesting to even see where this is going. And I like what the former Empress says, where she says, like, hey, what do the heavens have in store for this guy? He leaves, he goes to the Impel Down, leaves Impel Down, then goes to Marineford and makes it out. There's diving into a hurricane, but he dived into the hurricane and came back out alive. What is his purpose? So I like this. I like this. I like this. This new age of bloodshed, this new age of pirates is here. But I guess Luffy's purpose... Ow. If you can't tell, I got Naruto PTSD. I love Naruto, obviously. But I didn't like that Child of Prophecy bullshit. So I'm hoping this ain't a case where, Oda's just like, Luffy's gonna put an end to this bloodshed with the pirate world and the son of the revolutionary. I'm hoping it's not some shit like that. But Oda's built up enough bank with me at this point. I'm going to give him an opportunity because I really think that he can pull it off. Again, I wasn't expecting this war arc to go like it did. So I got faith in what Oda can do. But overall, this is a pretty good chapter. I feel like it was a setup chapter, but at the same time, a transition chapter. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Have an awesome day, guys.